the next round of talks between the US and Iran slated for Thursday in Geneva, with Oman mediating, President Donald Trump has not ruled out the using of military force against Iran. In a post on Truth Social, Trump has rubbished all claims that Joint US Chiefs of Staff General Daniel Kane is against war with Iran. Trump in fact posted in his post that the war can be easily won. As tension and uncertainty over a possible war looms large, amid high-stakes talk in Geneva, the US carrier Gerald R. the world's largest aircraft carrier, has made a stop at a NATO base on the island of Crete in Greece before heading to the Middle East. It will join the US carrier Abraham Lincoln. Several guided missile destroyers, fighter jets, and surveillance aircraft that have been moved to the Middle East in recent weeks. But some reports suggest that the carrier faces sewage system failures since January when it was deployed in the Caribbean. The Gerald R. the United States' newest and the world's largest carrier, has a nuclear reactor on board, can hold more than 75 military aircrafts, including fighter aircrafts like F-18 Super Hornet jet and E-2 Hawkeye, which can act as an early warning system. The Ford also has sophisticated radar that can help control air traffic and navigation. It was commissioned in 2017 at the cost of $13 billion. Trump had earlier threatened Iran with military attacks if peaceful Iranian protesters were punished. He said it would be a very bad day if a deal were not reached. Iran has consistently maintained that it was not pursuing nuclear weapons for mass destruction, but for civil purposes and for the benefit of the Iranians.
ایران بدون توجه به این تهدیدات
Regardless of these threats, Iran is committed to defending the national interests and rights of the Iranian people. Once we feel that the other side is using the negotiation process for deception, we will definitely take appropriate positions. We cannot forget or underestimate the previous experiences. When our diplomats are in negotiating room, our military forces will certainly be more vigilant.
Meanwhile, the United Nations Secretary General has also called for the renewed international security architecture in response to a rapidly shifting global order.
We are living through a chaotic period of change. Fundamental principles of international law are being brazenly violated. The international order that defined security relations for nearly 80 decades is shifting rapidly. The reckless use of force in many regions is fomenting mistrust, and this in turn is providing fuel for new arms races. This needs to be based on sober analysis of the international situation and grounded in understanding of the benefits of cooperation and the risks of escalation.
Speaking during an interview, U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff said the U.S. president is curious as to why Iran has not yet capitulated and agreed to curb its nuclear program, as U.S. builds up its military in the Middle East.
I don't want to use the word frustrated. It's almost because he understands he's got plenty of alternatives. But it's curious. He's curious as to why they haven't, I don't want to use the word capitulated, but why they haven't capitulated. Why under this sort of pressure with the amount of sea power, naval power that we have over there, why they haven't come to us and said, we profess that we don't want a weapon, so here's what we're prepared to do, and yet it's hard to sort of get them to that place.
US-Iran talks were held previously on February 6th and February 17th in Muscat and Geneva respectively. As both sides met, Iran held military drills in the Strait of Hormuz and had temporarily closed parts of the strait, whereas USS Abraham Lincoln have been deployed near Iran. A US Air Force C-5M Super Galaxy aircraft has also landed at Royal Air Force in East England on February 20th. Satellite images show that Iran has recently built a concrete shield over a new facility at a sensitive military site and covered it in soil, thereby advancing work at a location reportedly bombed by Israel in 2024 amid tensions with the US. Images show Iran has buried tunnel entrances at a nuclear site bombed by the US during Israel's 12-day war with Iran last year. Fortified tunnel entrances and has repaired missile bases struck in the conflict. With Mahashweta Lala, Bureau Report, India Today.